Hello, everyone.
That's a new voice, isn't it?
Who could I be?
Who's
Perhaps
that
have
voice?
I been mentioned on other podcasts?
Yes.
Perhaps.
I don't think you have.
I
have, yeah.
I have. I was mentioned 2 minutes into the third one
Yep.
because I listen to all of our content.
Heck yeah.
I'm glad you know that at least.
I'm Nathan.
Yes.
Not Ian's brother Nathan, but I'm a
Not
different
fat
Nathan.
fuck Nathan.
Yeah, I'm the skinny one.
Mhm.
Yeah, the good one at least.
The moral compass of the group.
Heck yeah.
All right.
To an extent, I'd say.
All right.
You've got your pieces.
Heck
But yeah, joining us is Joseph or Nathan, as he known around the people. Ian, as of course.
Heck yeah. Alex. Heck
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph on the streets. Nathan in Whiteville.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
the
much.
truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Well, I'm glad to finally be here with y'all.
Absolutely.
It's been quite a while
Absolutely.
since we've done something like this together.
That is
Fuck,
true.
RP hateful friend of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking name drop.
I actually don't think I actually did anything with that.
You
so.
were in
You were in the Star Wars.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Right.
Mhm.
That's right. We had the lightsabers
What a
and
video.
everything.
Yeah, Darius. Shout out to my boy
You were in
Darius.
something tycoon.
Oh, he was in Tropico?
Tropico 4.
Yeah,
I'm the one
that's
who
it.
had the stroke at the
That's it.
beginning.
Yeah.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
Tropico
God
4. Never
4.
forget.
Heck yeah.
That's my ringtone for a while.
Was it?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh.
I didn't have it on, but yeah, it was there.
I've had the same ringtone since 2015, which is the No Hands interlude by Death Grips. But on my phone, I have Bluetooth on my phone, and it automatically, you can't change this, but when you get a phone through the Bluetooth, it goes. No,
No, it doesn't even. It goes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah,
No,
that's it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. I looked at Alex. I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
So I can't change it. I'm like, "Alright."
I hate it.
Oh my god! When I had a flip phone in middle school,
Mhm.
I bought a Billy
Oh,
Joel
flip phones.
ringtone, and it charged my
You bought a
parents.
ringtone? Are you a sucker?
Yeah, it charged my parents $10 a month for like a year.
God dang.
They didn't know like what is this. I was like, oh.
That's amazing.
God dang, that's amazing.
Quite expensive.
You have Wonky on your phone?
I fucking wish I had one.
A what?
Wonky.
What's a
Little
wonky?
perfect elephant.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I remember Wonky.
Hell yeah.
He's almost as good as Crazy Frog.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
isn't Wonky hilarious?
Oh yeah. God dang, I love me some Wonky.
I mean, who doesn't, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking icon of our generation.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
If I had to pick an ideal millennial, it'd be Wonky.
The
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah.
He's
MVP.
sad, but still grinding for that capitalism.
That's the
Absolutely.
truth,
We make the perfect couple. God
Is
dang.
that Wonky and Crazy
Yes.
Frog?
Hell yeah.
It's a fucking perfect duet.
Mm.
God dang. I can only think about Wonky now. And like flip phones.
You
I
got-
remember.
You got Wonky on the brain.
Yeah.
What was your first cell phone you had?
It was in like freshman year of high school, and I had a slide out, one of those texters.
Oh, I had
Blackberry?
Mhm.
No,
No,
was it like the one that was like a touchscreen on the front and you slid it out and the keyboard was on the side?
yeah, but it wasn't that good. It just
okay.
had like the screen, like tiny screen, and then you flipped it out and it had the texting
I
thing. Yeah, and it only had like a main screen and then texting and calling.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I had that one for the entirety of pretty much of my freshman. Well, no, it was like the first half of my freshman year, and then I was like, I don't want a phone anymore, and then I stopped having a phone. I just used my house phone for years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you finally get the phone you have now?
Well, I got one, which was a smaller version of the one I have now, and a lot slower. I had that one. Gosh, what year was it? I think it was like junior year. What is that?
There's a fucking squeaky toy dog
Oh,
in the
yeah.
background.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck.
halfway through junior year, and then that one broke, so now I have the new one.
Okay,
And I
nice.
dropped it in the toilet a couple weeks ago.
Ooh.
I stopped working for a little while.
Sauce?
Right?
Yeah, it was completely black for about a day.
Oh shit.
Mm.
It works now.
You put in some rice?
Nope. Just left it out.
All right.
Because my dad was like, "Oh, we don't have any rice," and I was like, "Oh."
Taking good care of it.
Yeah,
Shit.
absolutely.
Put in
It's
some
working
ramen
fine
in
now.
Ramen.
Take a whole
Heck
bite
yeah.
out of that.
Yeah, I used to.
I know you
Ew.
did.
Dang.
It's disgusting. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nathan, when was your first cell phone?
My first
Because I
phone.
know your answer.
No, my first phone, you don't know this.
Shit,
My
really?
first phone was called a chocolate. My cousin,
One fucking sec. Just run this little.
don't worry everyone. Poppy Ian will be back in a moment. Now that we have some alone time together, Alex, I think there's something you need to talk with me about. Is that right?
No.
Come on,
What
dude.
are you talking about?
You know exactly. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Come on, dude.
I don't know. No clue. Man, that Ian guy, what a fucking joke, right?
It's back.
Hey,
what up, dude?
No, fuck you! I know what you're doing. It's bullshit.
Okay.
Talking shit about it.
I literally only thought about that like before, like you were like literally down the hall, and I was like, Ian's weird. Hell yeah.
You were talking bad about me. I know it.
No.
Anyway, my first phone was a chocolate.
Yeah.
And
My dad had one of those.
Really?
Yeah, it was a piece of shit.
It was, yeah. I couldn't place any calls. I couldn't text because it was my cousin's old phone, Catfish. And she ended up giving it to me because she ended up getting an iPhone. It was like, one of the first iPhones, iPhone 4. One of the first notable ones. You know what I mean?
Chase still has his, I think.
Chase.
Before.
No, it doesn't.
He doesn't?
Mm-mm. He upgraded.
Boswell?
Okay, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, little sloth boy.
He went from 4 to 7.
Yeah, it was like a rock to a rocket ship.
Yeah.
But anyway, she ended up upgrading, and I just had the chocolate phone, which I used for taking pictures and whatnot, and they always turned out really bad, so I just never used it. And I just kind of had it on my person because I wanted to seem as though I was actually somebody.
When was that?
This was, I want to say, 6th grade.
You had a phone in 6th grade?
Well, it wasn't a real phone.
You had a brick in your pocket.
Exactly, a brick in my pocket, a status symbol. Anyway, then I got my first phone in 9th grade, and it was that Samsung that always had the red cover on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was really bad. And then I finally got my present phone, which I've had since 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had it for almost 4 years now.
I remember it was a momentous occasion when you got your iPhone, whatever, in 11th grade because we could finally add you to iMessage group chats.
Yeah, that's true. I was in that for a while, for one year.
The computer, people didn't have iPhones, could use it on their Macs.
Yep.
It was perfect.
We'd miss each other in class, and I'd not
teacher
do
come
my
by
work.
and smack my computer on make me pay for it.
Yeah.
You playing Minecraft?
That was when Nick. That was when Nick moved away. That was the only contact we had with Nick.
Yeah.
That's right about that.
That was when. No, that was the year he came back.
Was it? Was he going sophomore year?
My sophomore year.
So my junior year.
Yeah.
Our junior year.
Yeah.
So we're right.
Yeah. I was in the group chat my junior year.
He wasn't gone our senior year. He came back our senior year.
Right.
He was gone our junior year.
Yeah.
Wait.
What are you arguing here? I'm confused.
I was in the group chat my junior year, y'all senior year.
Did we have a group chat?
Yes.
We did?
Because y'all are always.
I was, but I never said anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
I have screenshots on my old flash drive.
Are you serious?
You have to share those with us.
Yeah. But because y'all would always be like, we need to play Destiny, guys. That's the only reason anybody got it. And I was like, I'm gonna do solo. Never played with anybody.
That's right.
We played together a little bit.
Yeah.
Y'all talked about how that ruined your life?
Oh my god. Yeah, we already did. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the very first podcast.
Jesus. Fuck that game.
Yeah.
This still looks fun. I'll get sucked back into it again.
Hell yeah.
I hate it, but I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
You know how it goes.
I just wasn't having fun with it, and I just kept playing.
It's a grind at that point.
We all have our vices.
Yeah. That's
Yours
true.
being. Do you know have a game that's like that?
No.
Okay.
Maybe Europa Universalis.
I was about to say
4.
that.
That and Civ was like your biggest games.
Yeah, dude.
God,
I can't help it.
God, I remember my biggest game used to be Gears Mod.
Hell yeah.
Don't even get me
With
started.
Darius and Nick.
Hell yeah.
Staying up to 4 a.m. doing roleplay servers.
Nick and Darius.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Remember that time when we all changed our name to biblical characters?
Yeah.
And I'm still Moses.
Yeah.
I don't think I was part of that.
Nick, of course, picked up Jesus. I'm sure.
I was Samson.
Darius got Judas because he is an edgelord.
Darius chose the shadow for his biblical
Yeah, of course. And who were you? Did you pick
I don't think I
biblical
participated
character?
in that.
Okay.
We did Batman characters.
That was fun. We had a group for that.
I didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You were too cool for the Batman character.
Yeah, I was.
You participated in the
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
Lord of the Rings.
I was Pippin.
I was Legolas.
Yeah. No, you weren't.
Pimpin'. I was.
I was Pimpin' Pippin, dude.
Hell yeah.
You were Pippin and Nick was Mary, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were the bros. Because we played Left 4 Dead 2 all the time.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking game.
Oh, it's so fun.
I don't like Left 4 Dead 2. I don't know why.
Really?
I don't know why.
I never owned it.
Don't fucking look at me like that.
You just disappoint me so much,
I know,
dude.
I know.
Every day, it's just something new.
That's my title at this point.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, disappointment.
God dang. Speaking of disappointments,
Don't look at me.
Did you have a 4.0 this semester?
Yeah, I did.
Why 4.5, dude? Why didn't you?
Don't pull your
put it on
father on me.
higher? I'm kidding.
Oh, stop touching the fucking microphone.
God dang. I don't want it to fall over.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You moved it closer to the edge.
It's like Happy Feet.
Yeah.
You can stay to the edge.
Push me to the edge.
Remember
All
when
my
the,
penguins dead.
remember when the old penguin hung himself with the 6-pack
You're
rings?
talking about Club Penguin?
Yeah, Club Penguin. Yeah.
That was the finale when they shut the servers down. Every
Heck
character
yeah.
got hung by a 6-pack.
I love the pub Penguin.
Yeah.
I love the Club Penguin memes where people would run around and they would make an account and then they would say like all sorts of
Yeah.
explicit things.
It would be like
you're banned.
they would go and be like, "Fuck this game, you're banned immediately."
It was so good.
Hell yeah.
I hated that game.
I loved those memes.
I did too. I was a member for like years.
I
Where
never
you
legitimately. I used to play fucking Neopets.
Oh, I played the hell out of some
I'm pretty sure all my
Neopets.
Neopets are dead by now.
I never played.
They can't
Neopets.
die. They can.
Yeah, because you checked on your Neopets.
They can just be starving. They can't die.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Just starving forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fucking torturous.
Perpetual torment.
Yeah, I had 4 Neopets on like 10 different accounts.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell, Alex?
What was your name again? You were like,
Oh my god.
you were that teddy bear guy.
No,
Weren't you?
that's not me.
Well, then what's that?
Theodore Roosevelt.
No, I'm not talking about Sanchez. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I don't know what you're
Sanchez?
talking about.
Come on, dude. You were the bear, and I kept confusing your name with the name of your bear partner. You know what I mean?
Oh no, that's Build a
That's
Build a
Build a
Bear.
Bear.
Build a
Oh
Bear
my
Bill. I played that all the freaking time.
And didn't you go and have like your bear made?
Yeah.
Okay,
my,
cool.
Because you go in the store and you get a code when you make your Build a Bear, and I made mine like years before. I got mine. His name's Jimmy. He's a
That's
koala.
right. Jimmy Bear Cub.
yeah.
Yes.
I got mine made when I was like 4 years old, and I've had them since, and I still have them. I went back and I was like, I made my Build a Bear a long time ago. Can I get a code? And they're like, oh yeah, they just gave it to me.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
impressive. They still have that.
Yeah.
It's really cool,
well,
actually.
this was in like 6th grade.
Oh.
Well, no, it was 4th grade. Yeah. And so
I went, like, last
oh
week.
my god, y'all just unearthed my freaking. That was like in a mine shaft in my brain that had long collapsed.
I'm glad we found that.
Yeah, no, I'm remembering all the stuff about Build a Bearville. Oh my god. Yeah, my name was
Good times.
My name was Jimmy Bear Cub.
You're like a gangster.
Say
Yeah.
say my name.
And my bear was Jimmy, and when you put your
Jimmy.
it was really weird because when you're like chilling around, when you don't have your bear, you can't talk to anyone. You have to get your bear to be able to chat.
That's weird.
And your bear is always
That's
in a
like
backpack.
some NSA stuff.
Yeah, it's always on your backpack, on your back. So you're carrying it around like a baby, just walking around looking like a Melvin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. And so
Predecessor.
it would it would just follow you around. I had a girlfriend on there for.
That's
about
right.
You had a
year.
girlfriend with Build a Bearville?
Yes.
Yeah, her name was Alice Bear.
Alex, no.
Yeah, she was from Hawaii.
Nice.
There was some 50
I
dude in
don't-
Wisconsin.
I don't think you told me about her.
I didn't.
But
I
you
forgot about
But
it.
you did have the other girlfriend, and her name
Alex.
was also Alex.
Yeah.
And wasn't that on?
Gaia.
That's right.
Yeah, we dated for like 2 years. We talked about the last podcast.
Okay.
We,
Okay.
Yeah,
You really watch all our content?
No, I don't.
but yeah, we like I knew she was real because we like Skyped and stuff and did tiny chat.
I'm
And,
just dead.
no, we met in person one
Don't
time.
doubt it.
Yeah, we kind of held hands.
Yeah.
Your dad's probably trying to catfish you now.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That'd be fucking funny.
It
If your
would.
parents try to catfish you.
Yeah.
Because they know everything about you.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What you're interested in.
God
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alex's dad knows all of his fetishes.
That's true. Well, no, he doesn't.
Oh, not all of them.
No.
Just
he knows what comic
a
movies you like
select
aren't real.
few.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
God dang, he got so mad at me.
You should tell that.
Should I?
Yeah,
Okay.
hell yeah.
So
That's a classic Alex dad story.
Yeah, I was I was talking about how cool butterfly knives are to my dad, and I was like, God, I just want one so bad. I guess I'll get a like a practice one, just practice one, so I don't like freaking cut myself. And he was like, nah, I had one when I was a kid. You'll cut yourself. I'm like, I'll just get a fake one. And he's just like, no. And I was like, you can throw those. You can use them as throwing knives. And he was like, no, they make knives for those. And I was like, no, you can throw technically any knife. He's like, no, they make throwing knives. And I was like, have you seen Kick-Ass? And he's like, Kick-Ass isn't real. And he got really mad. His face was red. He was just screaming.
Fucking dad, dude. He gets so mad over this trivial shit.
He really does.
You can say to him like, I don't believe in God, Dave. He's like, whatever. But you say something like, you can throw a butterfly. It's like, no,
no, you can't.
No, you can't.
It's always one way or the other with
I
your
know,
father. Either
I
he's
know.
extremely chill or he's very high strung.
Yeah, it's very strange.
It's fucking amazing.
Hell yeah.
It makes for an interesting story.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. You always have something to tell me about your father.
Or getting grounded for no fucking
I
reason.
got mad about something. Oh yeah, it was the college financial aid. And they're still processing stuff. He's like, why isn't it done yet? I'm like, I don't have the control over
processing.
Yeah.
We send it in.
He got mad at me. He's like, you're so irresponsible. I'm like, it's not my fault.
Very nice.
Alex, there could be a meteor heading towards your Earth plate. See what happened to your fucking homework grounded. Then he crashed into his ass and he explodes.
Yep. Speaking of, Build-A-Bearville again, one last thing I was remembering.
Tell us all about it.
You had your own house, and I had the biggest one you could get, because I
You were a
grinded
baller.
this game where you build the bears real fast, and I grinded the hell out of it, and I got so many coins.
Yeah.
And I had the biggest house, I had so much furniture, and me and Alice would, Build-A-Bearville is a very kid-based game.
Oh, I remember you telling me this.
Yeah, and you could you couldn't sleep in the same bed, but you could put beds right next to each other and it would look like you were sleeping together.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to do that. And that get me pretty riled up when I was in 4th grade.
Pretty randy. Pretty randy.
Yeah.
Alex, that's something I've noticed about you.
Yeah.
When you get into a game, you really fucking get into it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's crazy that you had that mentality since that
Yeah.
young.
No,
Because you've done that with that, Borderlands games.
Yeah.
Fucking Destiny, and now Payday 2.
Payday
Wow.
2, yeah.
Have you done that with any other game?
I've done that, like, I've had a different game, like, every year or 2 years since I was born, basically.
Because you'll have a game you just sit and play for nonstop.
Yeah.
And just try to get everything.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's impressive. It's a lot of dedication, which I don't have.
Well, that was from when I was young. I'd always have, like, one game every year because we were poor.
Well.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what they all were. My dad started me with Spyro, like all 3 different Spyro games.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
And then what?
He got a text from a serial killer.
Oh.
Yeah. Soon to be.
All the Spyro games. Then
I actually have a funny story.
Yeah.
I really like the Spyro games.
Yes.
And my favorite thing is when you were, I forget exactly which one this was, but Spyro would like get on a skateboard and you just go through the skate park.
Third one, I think.
I love that. That was like my favorite thing.
He was on a skateboard?
Yeah, he would go and he'd do
so
like kick
fun.
flips and whatnot. And I remember one time I was over at my grandma and grandfather's house, and my grandfather had a harmonica, and he was showing me how to play it and whatnot. I was like, "Can you play the Spyro theme song?" And he said no, and I just busted out crying. I was so upset. I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Hell yeah.
So
why would he just be like, no?
I was very upset.
Did you know what Spyro was?
No, he didn't know what Spyro was. I didn't explain it to him. I just couldn't fathom that he didn't know.
Yeah.
I guess I was at that stage in my development where I couldn't like distinguish between
everybody knows what you
myself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Piaget,
I
dog.
had those too.
I remember the McDonald's.
You're still in that stage, Alex.
Oh shit!
I guess so. Yeah.
What a fucking psychological burn.
Uh-huh.
When I lived in Wilmington, the McDonald's down the road from us had a GameCube. Was it a GameCube or Nintendo 64?
The entire GameCube.
Fuck you. It was one of those, but they had like Spyro. They had Monkey Ball on it.
God dang.
They
I love Monkey Ball.
Oh, there was something else on it. I want to say Sonic game, but that may be wrong. Anyway, I used to play the fuck out of Monkey Ball on there.
Yes.
God damn. I used to play Sonic and get mad because I couldn't beat it.
Oh yeah. Oh, y'all just unearthed a memory. Wow, this is.
How many memories have you buried in your mind?
I don't know. They only come up when we're talking.
That's one thing. Another observation from Alex. He buries all of his memories.
I guess so.
Probably
yeah. Well, there's just so much in here.
Oh yeah.
I only use like a quarter of it for like Borderlands info and like Final Fantasy
it's
trivia.
like it's like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 drop statistics and like some Super Smash Bros. Stuff.
Yes.
And Payday's slowly working its way in there.
It's taking
it's slowly getting there. Yeah. GameCube. No, it was it was a GameCube because I had to go to a children's hospital. I got I didn't get pneumonia. I got sort of
what did you say about children's hospital?
You're not pooing on me.
Yeah, I had to go for some reason. I had some sickness. It wasn't pneumonia. It was pneumonia. It wasn't that. It was
pneumonia.
Yeah. God, what was it? I don't remember. I had some weird ass sickness that was.
Were you down with the sickness?
Well, I was in like 3rd or 4th grade, but I was like near death.
Oh,
and I had to go to this children's hospital. I had totally forgotten all about this.
Were you a Make-A-Wish kid?
No, I wish. I would probably.
That would be your wish.
That would be your wish.
I would probably wish for something stupid.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I wanna see Mickey Mouse.
Jimmy Bearco.
Some fat drunk guy come in.
Jimmy real. Oh, hi, Jimmy. But yeah, and they all these little sick kids would like waddle out, and they had this area while we were waiting to get our freaking IVs in our arms.
What the fuck?
And they would.
I want to know what you had.
I don't remember. I gotta ask my dad.
Okay.
They were like sitting. This was at Duke, I think.
Okay.
Holy shit! So you were actually sick?
Yeah, and they were like all
Anywhere
these kids
else
would sit down
No.
and they'd be like, "Let's play GameCube," and I'd be like, "Okay," and we would play like Smash Brothers Melee.
And you'd wreck them. You tear them to
I
shreds.
got pretty good because I
You
was
bring his
there for a
amiibo
while.
in his level 50.
yeah.
I was there for
His
a while.
Waluigi.
I got pretty good with Link. Yeah, and I remember one of the last days. What?
Oh.
I remember one of the last days. This lady doctor. My dad was like, "Can we get a male?"
Not a normal doctor. Like,
Yeah.
Well, my dad was like, "Can we get a male doctor to like inspect him?" And the lady doctor was like, "No, it's fine." And she was like looking at my wiener, and she was like grabbing it and like flipping my balls around.
Well, I mean, she probably had to.
She like pulled my wiener up, and she's like, "Oh, there's a dark circle there," and I was like, "It's
It's a freckle.
Normal."
She smelled it.
It's like the
it's
ring around the
cancerous.
top from where I got circumcised. I'm like, is that
Your
not normal?
Your Lord of the Rings scar.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, she was like, "Yeah, he's got a dark ring around his penis." And then I remember while that lady was doing that, my mom came in like out of nowhere.
Wow.
Yeah, and she was like weirded out. But that was like one of the few times I saw my mom.
Yeah.
Or your dick was out.
Yeah, well, my penis was
Very
out.
nice. Quality
Yeah.
time spent with the
Yeah,
family.
Absolutely. With
It's
Alex's family, yeah.
Yeah, it was like almost when I was leaving when my mom came. Yeah.
Fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's wild.
I think the sickest I've ever been was not too long ago. I had bronchitis.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
That might have been it.
Because they put you on steroids, they give you like
Yeah.
6 inhalers, and you can't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
You sit and cough all day. It's awful.
Might have been what I
Absolutely.
had. I don't know. What's like the big thing that old people die from?
Age,
Like sickness.
being
like,
alive.
No.
Cardiovascular disease.
No, it's so. It's like a.
Alzheimer's.
Lumps.
It's like a
Alzheimer's?
hardcore cold that a child could get.
The flu.
Not freaking Alzheimer's.
Mumps.
Swine flu.
Mumps?
Mumps.
I don't remember it.
Measles.
Salvia.
It's like a cold. It's
What's
not.
that synthetic weed? Old people smoking that.
Tuberculosis.
I don't even care anymore.
Tuberculosis?
I don't even care anymore. I don't remember. I'm gonna find out later.
Okay. You do you.
Hell yeah.
They do a joint and they OD.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
Weed.
God dang. Yeah, we went to meet y'all at McDonald's. I met y'all there. Nathan has left his coffee there, and some lady just sat down on the seat.
Oh, yeah?
Why do old people do that? I don't get it.
Dude, they don't care anymore. They're
Yeah.
old. They've been on this earth
I
way too
guess
long.
so.
They don't give a fuck.
They're collect-
my seat.
They're taking that Social Security.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna do? You're gonna kick that old lady out of her seat?
Exactly.
She'll fucking scream.
Exactly.
She'll fall over and you'll shatter her hip in a million pieces.
Hell yeah.
And guess who's collecting that money?
You
Not
it.
your ass.
Yeah, no.
She
no.
is.
Yeah,
God, old people
dang.
are mean as fuck, dude.
they are.
Not my grandma.
I love my grandparents though.
Old people in my family are mean as fuck.
Are
My
they?
grandparents say some rude ass shit.
Well, it's also like
One of my
they mentioned
grandmas
in
is
Sleepy
kinda
Cast. It's fat old people are mean.
Well, yeah.
Skinny old people are nice.
I've seen some skinny assholes though. I've seen
Really?
some like gremlin skinny old people.
Oh.
They're just like sneaking.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, there was a pretty mean lady in my church, but I was like, no, they're all fat.
You know, is there a correlation between one's rotundness?
So you said there's a correlation between
I didn't
people's-
say there was. I said, what if there is? Because
Oh, I thought you said there is. Okay.
no.
Okay, so going back to what Alex said, Sleepycast had this theory, right, where old people don't care anymore because they're getting old.
Yeah.
Fat people don't care because they're fucking fat and don't take care of themselves.
Mhm.
Old and fat people don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
that's
anything
right.
anymore.
Yeah.
That's right.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
I suppose it does.
Yeah,
At first glance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're just fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. Hell
Fuck
yeah.
almighty. Anyway, what are we talking about? We had a bit of an intrusion.
I think we're talking about our closest experiences to death.
We're not, but we can go there.
Well, that's what you were talking about. And you said the sickest you ever got.
Oh,
I
yeah,
had
I guess it
bronchitis.
was.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
you
Okay.
dumb, boy.
I don't know, honestly.
You said bronchitis.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I didn't know.
Sickest you ever got.
Yeah, bronchitis was the sickest I ever got. Close to death I ever got. I almost got shot. When I was in
Really?
Wilmington, yeah.
Yeah.
When was this?
When I was living with my grandmother. It was before 5th grade. And
Oh.
some dude pulled up in a truck. He's like, hey, come
You were
here.
a part of a gang at the time.
I wish. I would fuck. At that time, I wish I was. That's somebody had my fucking back.
Yeah.
At the time, I walked up and this guy was like, "Hey, come here." He was like in a truck. I was like, okay."
All right.
Naive ass little kid.
Of course.
And so I walked up. He's like, "You been messing with my brother?" I was like, "No." And he pulled a gun out.
Wow.
And I was like,
remember that, yeah.
"Okay." I've told you this story.
I've never
yeah.
heard this before.
This guy like pulled a gun on me. He was like, "Don't. Have you been fucking with my brother?" I was like, "No, no."
No, sir.
And he was like, "All right, don't fuck with." He was
Thought
like, "If you find out who's fucking my brother, you let me know." I was like, "Yes, sir." And he drove away.
How old were you?
I was in 4th grade. That's fucking real. This dude looked like he was in high school.
Do you have
my
any
God.
idea as to who
I don't
his
know who
brother
the
could have
fuck that
been?
was. I
Wow.
don't know. It was fucking scary.
That
though.
explains a lot.
What the fuck does that mean, Nathan? I was traumatized as a child at gunpoint. Yeah.
I got
Oh,
robbed.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude.
It was
I didn't
fucking
know
awful.
that.
Wilmington's an awful place.
Mhm.
It's
So-
the
so-
fucking worst.
So I've heard.
Yeah.
It's very nice looking, but
The
it's
the
scary.
people in it are
Yeah.
really bad.
Mm.
It's bad.
I got
No offense to any.
Wilmington.
Wilmingtonites.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I got robbed when I was with my sister.
When was
I
this?
was
What
like
the
8.
fuck?
So she's 6 years
What did you
old.
have on your person?
I had
His Final
nothing.
Fantasy figures.
No, I didn't have anything. I would have cried.
He had a nickel from his grandma.
I didn't
and-
have anything on me. But she had like a knife and a lot of money.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, don't worry. Ian's decided to take a quick potty break. He'll.
What a freaking Melvin, right?
What's a Melvin?
Dang.
Fuck you, Nathan. I saw that.
What are you talking about? He's the one who called you a Melvin.
Okay, that's funny. Anytime you about leaves a room, that happens.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
God dang.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but she had a pocket knife and like a lot of money, because
Your
my-
sister did.
Yeah, my stepdad was a freaking con artist, and
I've heard,
I had a
I've heard you say it
stroke.
before.
Yeah, and she had like $200 on her, and she got robbed, and I was
Mm.
like walking with her.
How old were you?
I was 8.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Did you have anything
I
that
did
they
not
wanted
have
from you?
anything,
They took your underoos?
No. No.
Your
Good
Dunkaroos?
days, boy.
Dunkaroos?
No.
That's
No.
terrifying.
Yeah.
Nathan, you ever been robbed?
No, I haven't.
What was it?
Oh, technically, I don't know if this was a
Just
robbery,
Mhm.
but it took place at our semi-formal or whatnot. You remember that time when I must have told you all about this.
You did.
I don't know if I got robbed.
Oh,
did.
okay, what the
I,
fuck
I
happened?
willfully got robbed.
Yeah.
Willfully?
Yeah.
You could have been like, no, like we both the other people that were
Well,
there
let me
did.
explain.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm forgetting.
I was there. I don't know if you were outside, but undoubtedly we
I was
told
with
you
you.
when you were
I was
you
with you,
outside with
yes.
us. So it was you, myself,
Me and
Dallas, and Isaac.
Yeah.
We were all outside,
Uh-huh.
and we were chillaxing. You know, we don't want to be seen inside with a bunch of numbskulls, breaking loose on the dance floor and whatnot.
Mhm.
That's not our
Too cool for
scene.
that.
That's not our vibe. So we
Mhm.
decided to go out back, just kind of chill with the boys for a little bit.
Mhm.
And a lady walks up to us, and I think we're about to go back inside.
Mhm.
Lady walks up to us, and she says, I need $5 to pay for a meal for my child.
And
I,
you gave her how much?
I gave her
You
$5.
gave her $20.
I did not give her
I was
$20.
there. You gave her $20.
That's a lie. I
It is
gave her
not.
$5.
You gave her $20.
Did I give her $20?
Yes.
I don't remember
I
that.
was
You might have
there.
given her $20.
Okay, I very well might have given her $20.
Yes.
You
And I
possibly
was
might
really
have.
mad. I was like, you could have just said no, like we all did, because she was obviously like scratching her neck.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, no
Nathan's
good,
humanitarian.
no good
true.
deed goes unpunished.
That means something bad's gonna happen
Wait,
to
that's
you.
not the right phrase.
Something bad's gonna happen to you because you did that, Nathan.
Oh, bad things have already happened to me.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
God damn.
I guess I have been robbed. If that was in fact
You
a
got conned.
robbery.
Yeah.
You got
Kind.
scammed, yeah.
People can get robbed in other ways.
That's true.
Like, emotionally.
yeah.
I was about to say that,
Robbed
like
them.
emotional satisfaction.
Robbed time for 2 years of their lives. Oh, fucking
Welcome to the club,
too
buddy.
deep.
Welcome to the club. Year and a half here.
Too
Mm.
real.
Ugh.
God dang.
I can't relate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can.
Kind of can.
No, I can't.
You got an altercation.
Yeah, twice.
Twice. This is too vague.
Yeah.
We can't talk about this.
Yeah, let's not talk about my romantic exploits.
Hell yeah.
Like
I'm
you
just
kissing your
looking
dog.
at-
Not on the
super
air.
space.
That's right. That's for the After Hours podcast.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I
God
suppose
dang.
my closest experience with death was when
Your
I.
mom hit you with a bottle.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Got
I
that.
think it was. I think my closest experience with death was I was in 8th grade.
Mhm.
No, was it in 8th grade? I can't even remember. Maybe I was in 5th grade
Mhm.
or 4th grade, perhaps.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, it was a similar instance. You talked about bronchitis earlier.
Yeah.
I had a severe bronchitis attack, and I went to Whiteville Hospital.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And they said, your heart's, looking a little weak, so we're going to give you some, juvenile steroids and get it pumping. They gave me adult doses of steroids. So my
No, they
heart
didn't.
my heart was thumping out of my chest, and it would not stop. So they had to send me to Fayetteville
Holy
so that they
shit.
could calm me down and whatnot.
Mhm.
They threw me in the ambulance, and they had to, dose me up with drugs to calm me down and whatnot, to, sedate me. And then I got there, I fell asleep, and then I woke up in Fayetteville Hospital, and I felt better. But that was my closest
That's fucking
experience
terrifying.
with death.
God
Yep.
dang.
Holy shit. That's why you don't go to Whiteville Hospital, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll kill you.
Yeah.
Not even on purpose.
Exactly. You're better off just staying at home.
Yeah,
I
just
oh
be
my God.
sick.
2014, this is a segue. This can go anywhere because this story leads to a lot of things.
Let's see.
My dad in 2014 had a gallbladder infection, and he went to Whiteville, and they were like, yeah, we don't know what's wrong with you. They didn't see anything on the x-ray. They were like, yeah, we don't know. And my dad was like he described it as the most severe pain he's ever been in. Like, I imagine it's like kidney stone level or worse. And so his gallbladder was infected. So
Alex
broke
rubbed
my
his
chest.
stomach for everyone at home.
I don't know where the gallbladder is. But,
That's fine.
that was the year I was addicted to,
Painkillers.
Borderlands 2. It was I think it was like the second year of that addiction. So my dad, we had to take him to the Myrtle Beach Hospital, and they're like, "Oh yeah, your gallbladder's infected. How'd they not see this?" And I was like, "It's Whiteville." I don't
Yeah,
know."
pretty much. That's all you gotta
absolutely,
say.
yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he was there for weeks. That was when I got into a bunch of different comic series because I was living with my aunt and uncle, and I played Borderlands all the time. That was also the year I met. I need to create a name for her. Okay, so I'll call her
Emmanuel.
Rochelle
It's the blackest name you could come up with.
Joquifa.
Salisha.
It's called Precious.
Yeah, Precious.
No,
So,
it's dumb.
so what?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, Precious.
So, yeah, Hamoud Habibi. Yeah, that was actually, I was playing Borderlands at home. My dad was dying in the hospital.
Yeah.
You couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and so
Completely
like,
ecstatic.
it was July 4th, and my grandma called me. She was like, "Do you want to come to the beach for July 4th?" And I was like, "Nah, I'll play Borderlands." And and pretty much all.
Well,
I
your
ever
voice
said.
change.
Yeah, I was a nerd. So she's like, it won't be just old people. There's kids here.
That's what Jackie Brooks
Your,
told me.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Your friend Zach's here. I knew Zach. He was very cool. And they've got these sisters are here. They're about your age. And I was like, oh, I might as well see what's going on.
Alex heard those pussy on the scene. There you go, control it.
You know
And
it.
so I went, and I gave up my Borderlands time to go to this. So,
Ooh,
it was
important
Wow,
to you.
very
yeah.
special.
And so, I went there and I saw, my friend Zach, and then they were all swimming in okay, so
Cool.
Water.
Myrtle Beach has that bridge, the bridge that opens Myrtle Beach. They were under there.
They were in the river.
Yeah, in that huge neighborhood. And so I saw in the water one of the most beautiful girls
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever seen. in
Thought
my
she was a
life.
mermaid.
Yeah.
Thought she was drowning. Jumped in.
Yeah. And so met them, and she was like, "Hey, why don't you hang out with us?" And I did. And we talked for hours about band and everything was going really well. And so then I had to leave, and I hung out with the old people at their 4th of July party at my.
That's where the real party starts.
Yeah, at my aunt and uncle's house, and I was just sitting there, talking to people. They're like, "You want to go back and see Precious, don't you?" And I was like, "No, I'm having fun with you guys." And they're like, "Nah, you do."
We saw a little
We
boring
can tell.
pop.
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, I'll just do what you guys want to do." They're like, "All right, let's go." And I was like, "Okay." And we went out there, watched fireworks together.
Oh.
Did a lot of stuff. It was pretty. I'd say it was pretty.
Stuff.
Yeah. Then I didn't see her for a year, and then I saw her next year.
God damn.
Yeah, and we hung out. It was going great, and then
Feelings were still strong.
Yeah, and so that entire year I was like, man, this girl is, she's it. And
You didn't see her for a year.
I know, exactly. I was just,
But he was thinking about her. I was
it was that impactful.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I get
I was
it now.
like a soldier away to war, thinking about
Please.
Going to high
my
school.
dearest. Yeah.
You write her later as like my dearest.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
encampments have gotten stronger.
Hell
Yeah.
And so and I saw her and we were hanging out on a boat and she wasn't talking that much and it was weird and it was
Because
very
you're on a fucking
one-sided.
boat with her. It's scary.
And she goes, "Yes, my boyfriend," and I was like,
You left immediately.
"No."
Should've.
Jumped off the boat.
I
Threw
just
her
got
off the
really
boat,
awkward.
actually.
Yeah. And then I saw didn't see her for a year. She apparently had had a boyfriend the entire time we were talking the first year.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, I haven't seen her since.
Even when you were getting those vibes.
We still talk like on Snapchat and stuff, but not romantically.
No, I would hope not. Not with
That's
her
a,
boyfriend.
that's a hardcore romantic story. I've had a lot of.
You have the most like romantic hardships.
Yeah,
More than I've seen with anybody.
no, absolutely.
Just in sheer quantity.
Well, somebody
Yeah.
has to.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're taking it.
I know, right?
Take the brunt.
I know.
Brunt force of it.
What a
Yeah.
soldier.
Found
My
out
little boy
the love
Alex.
of my life's a freaking hoe.
I wouldn't say that. She's just more sexually active than most.
16 freaking people.
Dude, if that were you, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm just
I would not
living a free,
I wouldn't do
carefree
that.
lifestyle."
Alex
would
has
not
got
do
to
that.
listen. That's different though. He's a guy.
Yeah.
His dick's not gonna get looser.
Fuck.
I mean, I guess you could.
You never know.
Your dick gets loose. Ew, what the fuck is that?
All right, don't
Point
point.
at it.
Don't point inward.
But damn.
I live in a zoo. Sorry.
What are you, Michael Jackson?
What?
He had a lot of monkeys.
He only had one monkey. You racist.
And giraffes, and
What the fuck?
he had a zoo, didn't he?
Nope.
No.
Some guy.
Stop
had a
watching
zoo.
South Park.
You're wrong.
Somebody had a zoo. I know they did.
You're wrong.
You're insane. It was Matt Damon and we bought a zoo.
I don't know. I think it was a real actor. I don't know.
You're thinking of the guy two people who were in Vegas and they had a lion and then ate them.
And then they shot it.
No, that.
Oh, that was the
I
dentist.
still haven't seen those movies.
The dentist.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
They killed his son the other week.
Is that real?
I'm
okay,
serious.
what line was that?
Cecil.
Cecil the lion.
Whoa, I'm
Holy
surprised
shit,
I
Nathan.
remember that.
You're a true historian. These are the things you're gonna be giving like speeches. You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I remember the great debate about the dress. I don't know if I saw blue or gold,
yeah,
but I remember that. Do you remember a week before that? Some fucking llama escaped from somebody. It was like the police helicopter was chasing the llama through the streets.
Oh,
That sounds amazing.
It was fucking
I'm surprised
stupid.
I didn't hear about that.
dang.
It was a week before the whole blue dress thing.
Oh yeah.
No wonder I didn't hear
I
about
saw
that.
it
It got
white and
shadowed
gold.
and everything.
I saw it white and gold.
I could see it both ways.
I couldn't see it blue. I don't know.
I forgot what I said.
I looked at
there.
it for like an hour.
I
and
saw
was
it
like,
blue.
oh!
What was it? Blue and black?
Yeah,
That's
blue and
right,
black
blue and
or
black.
white.
I saw it as
white
blue
and
and
gold.
black.
This is very
Really?
topical.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you
But
look
you're
at it,
but you're wrong, Alex.
I probably am. I don't know.
it's who gives a fuck. You
Yeah.
could if you just looked at it long enough and thought about it for a long time, you could be like, oh,
That's
okay.
weird.
It'll change. It's weird.
Huh. I don't know.
You'd be very focused. Maybe it's just a Jedi in me. I don't know.
Or the Sith.
Yeah.
Probably that one. Yeah. Now I've got the Book of the Sith over there. So
Of course.
I studied.
Dang.
Don't worry.
What were, I was totally
Talking about how much you loved Precious, but then she broke your tender baby heart.
Yeah.
These fucking dogs are killing me. Holy shit.
You killing me,
That
Smalls.
happened recently.
You killed a dog?
No, it was last year.
What, your heart get broken?
Not really, but I really, really, really liked a girl, and been taking her out on dates for several weeks.
Okay, what's this
paying
young
for
lady's
her
name?
stuff. Her name is
Drug.
Lamangelo.
I don't know who this actually is.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Jumanji?
yeah,
Jumanji.
Jake Long.
Jumanji. Just call it Jumanji.
Can we call her Jumanji?
Yes, Jumanji.
I actually remember Jumanji.
Yeah, and so yeah, taking her out several weeks, paying for her food. It was going very well. Connected, very well. Just talked for hours. And one of our homies told me to ask her jokingly, "Would your boyfriend mind that I'm hanging out with you so much?"
Who told you to ask you that?
Now we got to come up with a name for this person.
Yeah,
Cecil.
Okay.
This isn't helping me. I don't know who this actually is. Oh.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so Cecil said, she said, yeah, ask her, would your boyfriend mind that I'm hanging out with you this much?
And Alex thought that was sly. He was
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, that's a good strategy."
Jumanji said, "Oh no, he's totally cool with it." And I was like,
Yeah.
Fuck.
"Well, I'm gonna go kill myself." And I didn't talk to her for 6 months.
Did you report back to Cecil after that?
I did not.
You should
She
have
does
double
not like
time.
me.
Yeah, she doesn't like most
She
people.
don't like me either. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Deleted me off of Facebook. She thought I was
He's
weird.
a weird person. But so yeah, I still talk to her though. We reconnected. She is single now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
we're
really?
But
talking a lot.
No.
She's not very nice to me.
exactly. But
Yeah.
but you have a kink for that, don't you?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
One of the girls Alex thought was
That's
hot
why
as
you're
fuck.
hopeless.
I remember when she said, I think anime stupid.
Yep.
And I was like,
Who
One
was
of our-
that?
That was
Kenny's
that
ex-girlfriend.
was Nesquik.
Nesquik.
I
That's
was
a
just called Nesquik.
Nesquik. That's a really good
That's
one.
quick. Hell
Thank you.
yeah.
Anime's dumb.
Alex just bit his tongue.
Rat face.
God damn.
Mm.
Hell yeah. God dang. I think I've had to tell it. I did tell that story.
What?
Yeah. About her with a periodic table and she went, anime is just stupid.
Yeah. I think you did.
And I was like, oh fuck.
It's fucking funny. Because knowing you
Yeah.
you definitely have a thing for mean people.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sure
I think
too.
it's just how
Yeah.
your dad's
Yeah, I
treated you
guess
growing
so.
up.
Absolutely.
And your mom, never mind. I
My
shouldn't say
mom
that.
broke my dad's nose.
I thought you were saying broke your dad's heart.
Probably.
I'm sure you
that
have.
too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
that too. Yeah. God dang.
You have any like parent fight stories? Or has your dad told you any?
Mm-mm.
Parent fight.
I vaguely remember when my mom left. Vaguely. Yeah. Bless you.
Ew.
Not like
She needs to own
vividly.
me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not like vividly, but I was wearing these. I remember what I was wearing. I was wearing these like off-brand baby Converse and
Ooh.
Fuck.
yeah, and like a green like a white shirt with the collar, like the pilgrim collar,
Really?
and I was wearing green
So
overalls.
berries and cream, berries
with
and cream.
A bear, and he had on jean overalls. The bear on the overalls had on
Ooh.
overalls.
What the fuck?
And I remember, yeah, my mom was like, "What?" And I remember her walking out the door and slamming
She
the door
was
and being
like, "What?"
And yeah, and I was
Oh.
wearing overalls.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I'm sure Ian knows the story, but you have to tell us about that time when you screamed, and you thought you were
Yeah. So I
God.
had this dream when I was a little kid. Do you know that?
I think I do.
Okay.
Oh,
I had
this is my
dream-
favorite story.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, and me and my sister had this Jeep, and it was like battery powered.
So I love Barbie Jeep.
No, it was
It
yellow.
go beep beep.
Going
It
Commando
was
Jeep.
yellow, and it was like one of those, the drop top,
Mhm.
know,
Raindrop.
yeah, 4x4 Jeeps, and it was yellow, and I would sit in it, and I'd, vroom vroom around.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I got in it in my dream, and there was no one around,
Mhm.
and it just started going, and I was like, wait, I'm not pushing the gas, and it was just going away from my house. And I
Yeah.
went back, and I looked at my house, put my hand out, and I was like, nah! It was like the hardest scream. I was like, nah!
So
And I woke
guttural.
up.
That's fucking terrifying, though.
I know.
This car stealing you from your
Yeah,
family.
exactly. It was just going slowly away from my
Mhm.
house.
Awful.
And you woke up in a
Yeah.
feverish state.
I
You were
did,
you were in a
yeah.
cold
He like-
sweat.
Yeah.
It's like a movie scene. He shoots it. He's like,
Yeah,
There's
Gasping
sweat on his
for
brow.
air.
Talk
He's like,
about- Did I talk about our haunted how that house was haunted in the
Mm-mm.
last podcast?
Mm-mm.
No,
No, you
No.
didn't.
maybe I talked about it on the shitty one. I don't remember. I
I
probably.
don't think
didn't.
you did.
No. I just talked to you guys about it on over Discord. I think. Maybe.
Shout out.
But yeah. So when we were younger, we had a lot of haunted items. Apparently, I've talked about this somewhere recently. I don't know where it was. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Just
talk
tell
about it. That we had a doll that was from like 1920s or 30s. Those porcelain baby dolls, the really big ones, at my grandparents on my mom's side. And my sister brought it to my parents' house and would sit it in. I'm pretty sure she did this. Would sit it in.
He's not 100% sure.
Yeah, I don't know if she really did because she would always be asleep. But she would put it in random spots in my room and like move it around.
Fuck that.
Your sister did this?
I don't know if it was her.
Your sister, the doll, or his dad.
Considering all of the things you've told me about your sister,
probably her. Yeah. But the weird thing is, I would always dream about it moving when it did move. Like I would always.
That's fucking scary.
I would always dream about it walking, and then I would wake up and it would be in the other spot.
Your sister would come in and accept your dream.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
she'd hook you up with the comm link.
Sometimes it would even be outside. And that house had an alarm where it would do the beep thing every time, and it wouldn't. I would not hear that, and it would just be sitting like outside, looking up at my window. And so
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why did you fucking smash it to bits?
Well, I think my dad did. I don't know if he did or not, but he told me a story where he was like, "Yeah, we had this haunted doll when I was a kid or something. I thought it was haunted." And you know, when people just like scream at the haunted dolls in movies like Annabelle, why not just get it by its legs and freaking
fucking wall,
instead of like feeding into its demon. Yeah. So my sister, we brought it back to my grandparents' house, and it was just sitting in their what do you call the freaking garage? Yeah.
There you go. That's the word.
The garage. And it would sit in this cradle, and it was like eyes were poking up. And it was one of those dolls that it had like the pressure change where it would lay down, the eyes would close.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it was laying down and the eyes were closed. Obviously, it was in this carriage. My sister would think it was funny because we had these limited edition high C's that were from Halloween. And they're like this orange flavor, and they were the best thing in the world.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. They're fucking good, dude.
They had the bat on the front.
Oh, my God.
And so my grandma had a lot of those stored away. And we would go in the
they drink them and get sick.
Yeah, they're really expired. We would go in the garage, and we would just drink these high C's. My sister thought it would be funny to push me in there and close the door and lock it.
No.
Because it locked from the other way, and the light switches on the other side of the door.
Very nice.
And so, she's such a bitch. Oh, my God.
I would hear this, I would hear the doll talking to me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was because I was just, like, going insane, but I would hear it, like, saying my name, like, coming from the direction where the doll was. And I would, like, go over
You'd
to
hear
it
its
just to
dress
see if
ruffle
it was doing anything.
as it gets out of the crib.
Yeah, and, like, because, like, they had flashlights and stuff in there, and I picked it up, and I would go over to see, like, I wonder if this doll's still here, and I'd shine the light on, its eyes will be open, laying down. Yeah, and my sister let me out. I did not see that thing after that. But, yeah, she did that to me several times.
God, she's the worst person ever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe the doll hasn't been destroyed, and one day in the near future, you're going to see it again.
Probably. I don't know.
I would hope so.
Yeah, probably. God dang, I miss my sister. She used to torment me.
Why would you miss her after that?
I don't know.
Oh my God, that's why you like me people.
I guess so.
Wow.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah. I guess so.
Alright.
That does make a lot of sense.
Every time I'd see her, I'd flinch.
Jesus Christ, that's not good.
She'd like put cigarettes off on me and stuff.
Yeah.
My little ashtray.
Isn't there a story of you and your sister?
Cigarette receipt.
Yeah. Isn't there a story of you and your sister that involves a Cheeto?
A Cheeto?
A Cheeto, like the Cheetos from Burger King?
Not the macaroni Cheetos, dude.
I don't know what
I'll knock you out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
She got me into Cheetos, though.
Oh, she got you into Cheetos.
She'd play Final Fantasy XI and eat Cheetos and drink Mountain Dew.
I'm talking about Cheeto Puffs.
And we're back.
My sister would sit on her computer eating Cheetos and drinking regular Mountain Dew because the other flavors weren't out then. And
what a horrible time to be alive with no voltage, no code red.
Playing Final Fantasy XI.
That's sad.
I was a healer and she was a black mage, and that's how I got healers because I was like, I want to be like my sister. She's like, no, you can't be what I am. I was like, all right, I'm going to be the white one because that's close enough. And that's why I like white mages so much.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Fun facts.
You have a strange childhood.
I know. I know. Playing all the Tony Hawk games and Final Fantasy.
Don't get me started.
Hell yeah.
On what? Tony Hawk or
I
Final
don't know
Fantasy?
Odd Alex is.
Also, my mom had some Barbie dolls that their eyes would follow you.
Excuse
She
me?
had, like,
Is that a
10 of
feature
them.
of it, or they just did that?
I don't think they were supposed to.
No, they were haunted, dude.
But
Ghosts are real.
Yeah, the house she grew up in, she let us go in there. Apparently, it was abandoned, and she just found all these Barbie dolls and gave us to them to play with.
Fuck no!
And my sister like set them up in the bathtub.
Yeah.
And they would like follow us. Their eyes would follow us.
Their heads were turned too.
The heads wouldn't turn, but the eyes would.
Because supernatural forces have nothing better to do than possess little kids.
I know,
Fuck
right?
little kids, yeah.
Oh my god!
Why can't old people see ghosts?
Because they're
Ghosts?
they're gonna beat them soon.
People who believe in ghosts always see them.
That's fair, yeah. I guess little kids.
Overactive.
You ever heard a thing?
imagination.
Yeah, you ever heard a thing where people who deny ghosts can't see them? That's
Yeah.
why ghosts come to like little
Yeah,
kids.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we talked about that on
bullshit.
the
I think we did, yeah.
Me and you.
Fuck,
Yeah.
that was so long ago though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's weird. Ghosts are fucking scary. I would believe in demons before I believe in like spirits.
Really?
Ghosts, yeah. Just the evil seems more plausible than good. I don't know.
It's so strange.
Is that weird?
Yeah,
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Depends on your metaphysical outlook on
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
What if I have none?
Everybody has a metaphysical
Fuck you.
outlook.
That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, you ever have any spiritual experiences?
No. Although my mom once said that after my half sister Ashley died in a car accident, that she saw her sitting in a chair once,
No.
It's fucking terrifying.
and I said, okay,
You're like,
whatever.
And she took a shot. You're like, uh huh.
No, I
That
don't
makes
think I've
me
had
so
any.
sad.
I don't think I've had
That's
any
sad.
spiritual encounters.
Ah.
Sometimes I hear things that go bump in the night.
It's a house settling.
I remember I was.
Or your mom throwing a whiskey bottle.
That's what I'm telling you. Canadian whiskey, dude.
Your mom was feeling sad on Facebook last night when you left to eat with us.
Don't even get me started.
She said, yeah, homie was feeling sad.
Homie.
People were like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I love that she changed her name on Facebook to her first name twice.
Homie, yeah.
I love your mom.
Yeah.
I do, Nathan.
Are you crying?
No.
I am. I'm very emotional right now.
God dang, your socks are so soft.
Thanks,
Stop
dude.
touching him like that. What the fuck, Alex?
Just don't touch my raw toe.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Mhm.
Be careful with
Nathan
that.
fucked his toe up.
You got a crip walk.
That's right. Crip
My
walk
mom-
on your grave,
My mom
dude.
accosted me for watching crip walk tutorials. Flossing like I'm Britney Spears on Crossroads. I got robbed the first day of 2017.
What the hell are you talking
No
about?
wonder I've been pissing myself lately.
What is that?
Start of St. Molly by Fox Academy.
Okay, sure.
A masterpiece.
Ew, gross.
Wrote one of my final projects on that album for my philosophy class.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Nathan, you have a real scary story. Chinaman.
I mean, I guess I do.
Chinaman?
Yeah, you ever heard this?
No.
Oh, Nathan
Chinaman.
freaked me out one night. He was
Dr.
like,
Mai?
I was leaving Nathan's house one night. He was like, "Don't get caught by the Chinaman." I was like, "What?" I was scared going home that night.
Yeah. Despite the racial slur, Chinaman was
Oh,
in
Spell.
damn it.
in fact white.
Yeah.
He was a homeless man, and he was a little senile, little bit eccentric, and he would wander around my neighborhood, out in the burbs. You know, you remember Chinaman? And he had a knack for scaring people.
Mhm.
Sometimes he'd like walk up to people's windows.
Scream out, "Wow!"
He'd do that.
Gotcha.
He'd knock
your
on.
window and say, "You got a quarter?"
No, he
No.
didn't. He never did that to me. Never had it. But one time, he happened to be in the area. He was doing his thing.
Alex just punched my fan.
Oh my god. I was close to
He happened to be in the area, and our neighbors had a cat. Had a cat, and one day we woke up the next morning, and it turned out that the cat was skinned.
Oh my
And it was
God.
just
Yeah.
left.
Okay, Michael Myers.
It was left in their front yard, and they knew who it was because homeboy was still, chillaxing, relaxing. I mean, who else is gonna skin a cat and leave it in your front yard?
Yeah.
So they ended up calling the police, and he went up to their. I don't know if I told you this, but he ended up going to their door and was like knocking on it when the
You
police
fucking
came.
snitch on me?
Yeah. And they ended up hauling him off, and I've never seen him since.
He's gonna break out, dude.
He's probably already out, to be quite
I'm
honest.
pretty sure you said you saw him not too long ago.
Really? When?
You said you saw him walking down the street, didn't you?
Where? It wasn't in my neighborhood.
Maybe it was somewhere else. I think it was like Clarkton or Chadburn or some shit like that.
Hoxton Breakout Part 2, The Chinaman.
I'd play that.
Hell yeah.
I want a Chinaman mask and payday too.
Hell yeah, boy.
It's just skin cat with space.
There has to be
God
one.
dang.
Is that the Obi mask?
Yeah. God dang. R.I.P. You got any interesting, funny stories about college?
No, not really.
Nothing interesting.
No, I literally don't
Just
do
sit in
anything
the
at
study
college.
lounge?
What do I do? You can think of the things that I've done.
Nathan,
You've
okay,
done?
I'll tell you. Nathan
You went to a
drinks coffee,
concert with me. Yeah.
eats with Trey.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
eat breakfast.
Alex.
I used to eat breakfast with Alex until he decided to. No, don't shake your head at me. Don't do that, boy.
I don't have.
You don't
that
have an excuse. You're right. You don't have an excuse.
Damn, dude.
This man skipped
I went
breakfast
every day
for
for a semester.
an entire. That doesn't mean anything. You skipped an entire semester's worth of breakfast
yeah,
with
but
Trey and I.
I was
God, this
tired.
is turned into a Drama Alert podcast.
I was tired.
Why are you tired?
Because I stayed up. Well, because my
Nope.
goddamn roommate was playing freaking. What was it? Freaking Madden all night.
Listen, that happened once.
It was like every night.
No, it wasn't. That happened
It was,
once.
God damn it.
All right.
shit.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Hate
Okay.
that man.
Anyway.
Okay, hold on. I failed to mention Papa Trey. We love you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Trey is,
Trey, shout out to
Yeah.
our homeboy,
Hell
yeah,
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh my
Um,
Trey is one of Nathan Dallas's good friends at college.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alex and Trey will be rooming together.
Hell yeah. I'm
I
so
unfortunately
excited.
don't have the pleasure, but I'll be sure to do that
I
on
literally
senior
just
year.
dreamed last night about me and him having bunk beds.
This fucking gay dude.
Wow, that would work.
He's-
So much room for activity.
Trey's gonna piss all over you. One night.
Hell yeah.
You'll be sleeping like
Hell yeah.
you'll be like Chinese water torture.
Yeah.
Trey's gonna find a way to mess with you while you're
Oh,
both
no.
rooming
Trey's
together.
gonna walk up behind you, come on your head while you're on your laptop.
Ian told him to do that. I filmed him. I sent it to him. He didn't respond. by
I'll
the
give him
way.
$100 if you
Yeah,
comes
dude.
on your head. It'd be so funny.
I'm waiting
Oh
for the
my
day.
God, I would.
It'll be
freaking
quiet
cry.
on the dorm hall.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh no.
It'll be 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
God dang. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna find, Trey's gonna have some like weird sleeping method. I don't know. He's gonna do something weird.
What?
Don't worry about it.
There's no telling. I've never seen Trey sleep.
Exactly.
Except for that one time when he stayed up for 36 hours.
What the fuck for?
Yeah,
And
no, I remember that.
I
Yeah.
don't know what he was doing. He stayed up playing like Mass Effect 2 or something.
Yeah,
And then
we were hanging out.
we
on
were
my
in your
floor.
dormitory.
Yeah.
And we were just chilling, like we were macking,
What were we
you know,
there
we were,
for?
we were having, we were having a conversation.
What were we there for?
I don't know. Kennedy was there,
Yeah.
and he was, you know, chillaxing. He
I
was
think
playing his
Shannon
race
was.
car game,
That's right.
and then Trey just sat there in his chair.
Mhm.
You know, he got situated, and he was on his phone, you know, scrolling through Facebook.
Was it that close to his face?
Yes, and
Yeah.
then he kind of just leaned back.
Uh-huh.
He finished his feed,
Mm-hmm.
finished his timeline. He just laid back, and he calmed out. I heard him.
Yeah.
He was snoring, dog.
God damn, poor man.
That man was at peace
Oh,
with
yeah.
the universe.
Sat for
Absolutely.
36 hours. Good shit, it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I love that man though.
Hell yeah.
I want him to come back,
That's what I'm missing.
but I also want to go visit him because he comes to visit us, but Alex doesn't want to go.
I can never see him when he's down here.
That was one time.
It's been every time.
He came once.
I saw him once. He's down here. We had breakfast.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was cool.
That's when me and Trey bonded over Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, still,
Everybody made fun of me for drinking tea.
still good friends.
I never talked to you.
I only drink tea.
I drink hot tea.
Oh, that's weird.
Because Nathan got a coffee. Fuck, it's not weird! Nathan got a coffee and I got a hot tea. He's like, what the fuck is that? I
Mhm.
was like, it's hot tea. He said, what are you, a stupid bitch? I was like, no, it's good.
I drank mint tea at college because I became poor because mochas ruined my life.
Dude, you turned me on to the tea there, dude.
Yes.
The apricot tea.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
Ugh.
I had one of those every day around the end of the semester.
Oh
What
yeah.
the hell?
I love the mint tea. I really like Zen tea.
Mm-hmm.
And
These all cold teas?
No,
Nope,
they're
hot.
You can't say hot tea's stupid.
Well,
Fuck
that was
you.
after. I thought it was.
You just said that.
I mean, I was joking.
Fuck.
I really like London Fog.
Well, it is weird tea. Weird. Yeah, although it was weird that you got hot tea for
Yeah.
breakfast.
It's not weird. It's fucking normal.
Okay.
English people do it all the time. Put milk in
We're
it.
talking about the
sugar.
English here.
Yeah. I'm English. What do you got to say about it?
You're Irish. You're Scottish.
Irish. There's Irish breakfast tea. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Irish,
yeah.
Scottish, Welsh, German. Fuck you.
You know how the Irish girls used to be like my ultimate like fantasy?
Yeah, redhead.
It's
And
changed.
what is it now?
Aussies.
What the fuck is a horsey?
Australia.
Oh, Aussies.
Yeah.
Speaking
Like,
of which,
if
there.
a redhead Australian girl exists somewhere in the world, oh my
She's
god.
a Aborigine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I told Ian this
Oh, yeah,
on
that's
Friday.
really weird. Yeah.
An Australian couple came in, and
Yeah,
they were
no,
actually
yeah.
from the program
Yeah.
that I had on July 20th.
That was
And they
amazing, by the way.
and they said, "Oh, thanks." And they said, you know, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're just visiting some family and
Yeah,
whatnot."
yeah.
They had like one of their parents there with them, and I showed them around, and they had their Australian accents, and I had to teach them about America, and it was really
Legendary.
cute.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Aussies always seem really cool.
I thought they were swingers at
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
and I thought they
Yeah.
would. I thought they were going to proposition me.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know how to react.
They go like, "Hey, you got a girlfriend from America?" You're like, "No."
Oh, sorry.
God
Missed
dang.
out.
Hell yeah.
I think I could do that.
What?
I could
Be a
not.
swinger?
I could not.
Depends on what. Well, never mind. I won't say that. Never
I
mind.
could never be with another man with a lady at the same
But
time.
you with another man if there's not a woman there.
Yes. But if they look like a woman,
We're getting into
traps
some
are not gay.
fish.
Fuck you.
We're getting some fishy territory.
Just get it. Okay, Nathan.
What?
Where do you stand on the "Are traps gay" debate?
What? is that an actual debate?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what a trap is?
A trap is a young boy.
No.
Okay,
Oh.
already know.
No.
Okay, it's
No, it's just
it's just a boy
Yeah.
that looks like a girl.
it's a lady girl.
Oh,
Lady girl.
that's a
Yeah,
good
you ever
question.
heard that? Oh, lady boy.
Lady
Fuck.
boy.
Can I respectfully not have an opinion?
No.
I
Hey, right now, you've settled this.
think I'll say even if it was gay, there doesn't need to be a stigma.
What?
You do think it is gay?
I mean, it might be. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not a.
Alex, I don't know what you need. We need to settle. I agree with you.
Oh. Okay. I thought we were the two
No,
sides.
no, I
Okay.
agree with you.
Alright.
Because you appreciate it for the feminine qualities,
Yeah.
but it's also relatable. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got a dick too.
Yeah.
Yours ever curl up sometimes?
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
dab them
I
up,
show
and
my
it's
dad
not
Bailey
weird.
Jane
Dab on her
the
dick.
other day.
Not that type of dab.
I showed my dad Bailey Jane and got really mad.
Oh god.
Because I
Yeah.
showed Bailey Jane, he's like, "Ooh, who's that? She hot as
You
hell."
scroll down to a giant cock. He's like, no!
He's like, "Fuck you, ass."
The dad turned to a pillar of sand. He went
I
back on
remember you
it.
telling
He
me
got
that.
so mad.
Yeah.
I love your dad so much.
Hell
Alex.
yeah.
I love both your parents.
He's a walking
Absolutely.
meme.
Your dad is.
Oh,
God damn.
the walking meme.
Mm.
Speaking of Walking Dead, Here's Negan just concluded, and it was freaking cringy shit.
Are we cutting this part?
Why would we cut it? It's
They,
gonna
they,
be-
Nathan's like, I don't want to be associated with Walking Dead. I'll talk about traps all day, but not
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, dude.
So basically, the quick rundown. Here's Negan was
Did he get on his phone?
the previews of Image every month for 16 months, 4 pages, and we get to see Negan's backstory. It sounds awesome, except it went nowhere. And the last line in the series was, "If you don't agree, then here's Negan." And I just freaking cringed. And I was like, all I got for 16 months was a bad cringe.
Mm. I bet
That's a.
I bet that hurt you on
It
like a
did.
spiritual level.
It really did.
Wow.
Did your dad read that as well? He didn't like Negan, does he?
No, he hates him.
Yeah, that's weird.
Mhm. Yeah, but that made me really mad. So that just concluded
back.
recently. It was this week.
Okay.
I want to go hang out with your dad one day. I think that'd be really fun.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
He's always nice to Alex's friends.
Yeah, he just hates Alex.
Yeah.
I remember when Alex broke his phone, he's like, yeah, Alex peed on his phone.
Yeah.
he was really
Is that
adamant
real?
about it.
Yeah. He was also very out of it. What? What are you doing?
Nathan asked if it was real. You said, yeah.
Oh. I mean, it's just a secret.
I was just gonna let it stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't deny it.
No.
You didn't pee on your phone.
No. Okay.
Oh no! I thought you
Jesus Christ.
was it real that he said that? Yes.
Jesus.
No, I did
I
not.
was
pee
hoping
on
for a
my
little
phone.
bit more
I just said I
details.
dropped
Like,
it in
did
the
you whip
toilet.
it out and just have your
No.
phone there?
I dropped it in the.
And
I dropped it in the toilet and then I peed on it.
oh no! Did you try to stop yourself and like reach in?
Yeah, I got it immediately.
Okay.
Stop yourself.
Yeah,
What does
yeah.
that mean?
Uh-huh.
Kegels, dude. Kegels.
Kegels.
Kegel. I got it right the first time.
You did.
Cankle.
Kankles.
Them
Cankles.
Canker sisters, boy. Holy fuck. Ed, Ed,
Which
Eddie.
one?
Oh, I always liked the blonde haired one.
I like the blonde haired one.
Yeah.
She's the fucking dumb one with the buck teeth.
Wait,
Wow.
Wait, am
That's
I thinking about
really,
him right?
The blue-haired one?
That's really mean.
Or the red-headed one? She was gross looking.
No, yeah, I was thinking about blue-haired one.
Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah.
The redheaded one looked ugly. She looked like Medusa.
She did, yeah.
The blonde-haired one looked like she got smacked in the face with a shovel.
Yeah.
The blue-haired one was hot.
Speaking of hot, how about those videos Alex showed us earlier where the anime babes turned into
Oh my god.
turned into automobiles?
I forgot about that. Oh
Hey,
my
don't
God.
squeeze my toe.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I've been so close to not doing it.
Alex showed us a video where this anime girl was chasing a hat and she fucking transformed into a jet. She's like, "This is the best." She takes off.
That's what it ends on all the
next
time.
one was a little girl
And she
running,
was guzzling
Yeah.
gasoline.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we didn't show you that one.
just drinking gas.
Yes.
And the girl's like, "What the fuck?" And then she runs away. She flips, turns into like this pink car, and she goes, "This is the best." And the girl's just like,
What is
the
this
hell
from?
happened?" I don't know.
I need to
don't
find
know.
this.
I just saw the clip.
It's like a girly mech anime.
Yeah, it was
What the
very
fuck?
strange.
It is really weird.
But yeah, I don't know. That freaking was very weird.
You stop, quit fucking with his socks, dude.
I'm sorry.
Nathan, you have expensive socks.
My leg hairs are very sensitive.
Mm.
They look expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, they really do.
That's all that matters.
They're very
really.
soft.
Mhm.
Status symbol, right? It's like your phone that didn't work.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Your socks not work either.
No,
Sock
they
machine
just
broke.
make my feet sweat more.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Speaking of sweating,
Ooh.
I'm replaying Final Fantasy VII, and the cross
Unless he
dressing.
got back on his phone.
No phone rule, dude. the cross dressing scene happened, and if they don't put that in the remake, I'm gonna be really mad.
At this point, if they put anything in a remake, I'll be happy.
That's true. Yeah.
If they just put anything.
Yeah.
It was so long. We talked about it one. Yeah.
Did we talk about it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh well, yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, it's so long.
I'm glad we already talked about it.
That's fine. Like you give a shit.
God
Fuck
dang.
you, Nathan. Nathan, what are you looking forward to is coming on next? Movies, games.
Music.
I'm interested in the new Red Dead Redemption
Ooh,
that's
me
coming
too.
out.
Yeah.
God dang.
I'm very
We
excited
just talked
about
about
that.
the entire car ride from the lake back.
Oh
Really?
my god. It was nothing but Red Dead. That game got pushed back to next year.
I know,
Which
2018.
I'm fine with that. Since
As long
as
it's not
long as it's perfect.
yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
The first
No
one's-
flaws whatsoever.
the first one's
Come on,
my-
Rockstar.
Yeah.
Do this.
At least they're not square. But
Fuck.
the first one's my favorite game of all time. I said it.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've never played it.
Final Fantasy Tactics is behind Red Dead.
Oh.
I think God of War 2 is my favorite game of all time.
Nice.
I think I played that game at least 20. No, probably more than 20 times. Because for a long time, that was the only game I had on PS2.
Hell yeah.
That's all I played.
Hell yeah.
Mine would have to be Fallout 3.
That makes
Don't-
sense.
Don't huff
I
at
don't
me.
like Fallout.
Don't
dude.
huff at me.
I don't like Fallout.
You don't have to criticize me.
I still never played any of them.
Don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Play Fallout New Vegas. That's the only good one.
I hear that's
It's-
the one.
It's the
yeah.
best one.
It's really
Honestly.
Yeah.
wacky.
That's why it's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 4 fucking sucked.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
It was great.
I hear people hate
have
it.
those
I
dialogue choices, Nathan.
loved it.
I hear people that say
I loved
it's
it.
got
Have
like
the-
no choices.
Hold on.
I
It doesn't.
it
Have
was
those dialogue choices, Nathan. You get fucking 4. That's it.
and then there's the sarcastic one. So really, you only have 3.
Yeah. 3 real ones.
Two of which are basically the same one.
So you have
Yeah.
2. That's it. Fuck that game.
I enjoyed it. It was really fun.
It looks very pretty.
I had
It
60
is.
hours in that game. I was still mad the entire time I played it.
60 hours.
Yeah.
60 hours of pure
Pure anger. Because they
seething
use the same-
hatred.
Okay, they use the same engine, so the loaded times are still shit. The combat's fucking awful. It just doesn't feel right.
It's really good.
Fuck you. No, okay. I'll say it's a step up from Fallout 3, where the
Yeah.
combat was the worst I've ever played in FPS.
You can aim down sight in Fallout 4.
That's a plus, isn't it? No game had that feature in
think-
2008.
I think it's that's a good point. I think it's more immersive. I think it's very pretty.
It looks
Yeah.
better.
Um,
God, Fallout 3 was ugly.
and I like the music.
I like the
think
life.
I think they
Yeah.
could have. I think they could have done better selections on their music.
I like the
if
wife
I'm
that
gonna be
dies in 10
completely-
minutes.
You're not wrong. I never finished it, to be honest.
I didn't either. I didn't
cou-
care.
I couldn't bring myself to finish it. I know
Really?
how it ends.
I don't.
But-
I got it spoiled for me too. Yeah.
I don't know.
I didn't care though. Whatever. Should
I'm
Don't
having
spoil.
I'm
Okay.
having to really hold in my urine.
go pee, dude.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Hell yeah.
Don't say anything naughty about me while I'm gone.
Nathan's a piece of shit.
Not even
Fuck
out of the
Nathan,
room
man.
yet.
God damn, what a Melvin.
Fucking Melvin.
Hell yeah. We cutting.
Yo, for real, though, I heard Nathan had a fucking pigtail dick.
Corkscrew.
Corkscrew cock. Alex.
Yeah.
What would you do? Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Um,
Flip, boy.
would you date a retarded person for a lot of money?
Well, that's a real life situation.
That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I would not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have better morals than I do.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Hell yeah. You have a lot in common, though, I'm sure.
Well, like being retarded?
No. She likes hentai.
Hell yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah. She likes, Call
Two
of
Smash
Duty.
Bros?
Yeah. Call of Duty on the phone.
Alright, well, that I can,
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know. She can't talk, so that's always weird.
She can't
She's
talk.
a black belt, apparently.
Oh, she could beat my ass.
Allegedly.
Pretty sure my dad just walked in Nathan in the bathroom.
Yeah, me too. I heard the ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what just fucking happened.
Yeah, no. That happened to me at Tiffany and Nick's house.
Who walked in on you?
Sarah.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. But she didn't care. She just kept walking in, and I was like, ah.
She go fuck. So something about my house. My dad changed all the doorknobs, right?
Yeah.
From when we moved here.
Mm.
Now none of the doors have locks on them.
Yeah, I noticed
except for his bathroom.
His bathroom?
Mhm.
There's two?
Mhm.
I just thought there was that one.
No, there's that bathroom and the bathroom in my parents' room.
Oh, okay.
It's really fucking weird.
Hmm.
Because now shit like that happens where you're just walking on people taking a shit.
Yeah.
All you can do is go ah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Can't you like put your foot on the door, or is it too far?
If you expect it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen, nobody thinks about that.
Yeah. That's true.
It's a shitty situation.
Mm-hmm.
Pun intended.
Hell yeah. Ha, 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 ha. Gang, gang, gas, gas emoji.
Blah blah.
Hell yeah.
I almost peed on your cat, Ian.
You should have. It was funny.
I bumped his little head when I opened
My
the
dad
door.
told me a story. He was taking a shit in there the other day. The cat jumped on his leg and
Really?
clawed him. Yeah, it was really
God
funny.
dang.
Sunk his little claws in there.
It was hilarious.
Hmm. Whoa. Whoa.
Ooh, getting spicy.
Ooh.
Okay. Which Groot is the hottest?
Which Groot?
Yeah.
Probably teenage Groot.
Yeah.
He's so angsty.
I still haven't seen the second Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
Yeah, I need to. I
Yeah,
need to
you
find
do.
it legally.
That was
on
the first thing
internet.
we did when I got home for the summer.
Yeah.
I need to find it legally on the internet.
Just wait a couple
We
months.
also need to see either the Emoji Movie or Dunkirk. Because
Wow,
I-
what a choice, Alex.
Why not both?
Well, yeah, because Emoji Movie would just be funny.
I've heard people say it's not even like ironically enjoyable.
Yeah, I know. That's
Really?
why I want to see it. It'll
Uh,
be worse than Minions.
I don't want to give that movie any money though.
Yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because then they're like, oh, it made a lot of money. We'll make a sequel.
That's
We'll have
true.
to go see that one too.
Yeah. Hmm.
Too invested at that point.
Yeah. I really like Brave. I saw that movie 5 times in the theaters.
I watched that once.
It's
It was
because I had a redhead in it.
Yeah, 3 of
Yeah.
those were by myself.
Who was it that said they hated her voice?
I don't know. I don't know
Somebody
why
said that.
anyone would.
I don't know. People are stupid. Exactly why. Nathan,
Do you think you could change your feet?
would you?
Would you?
Anyway,
My feet.
Your feet.
Nathan, stop turning the fucking microphone. It's not even facing towards us anymore. So you touch it again.
Bitch, it's
Fucking
falling.
prick. Nathan, growing up, there was a lot of like, very attractive anime, not anime, but cartoon people.
yes, the question of the lifetime.
I don't know what. Okay. What you thought I was gonna ask him? Growing up, did you have any cartoons you had crushes on?
That is exactly it.
I'm
Who is the green one in
The
Pow-
green one.
Powderpuff Girls?
Buttercup.
Buttercup.
Buttercup. I had a
Yeah.
She's
crush
like
on
the
Buttercup.
hardcore dyke now.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new one?
No.
She's just straight up lesbian.
I
It's
can't
Really?
bring, I can't bring
Nice.
myself to watch it.
It's really bad.
They
They got rid of the teacher's boobs.
got rid of them. How do you get rid of them?
She had a
Mastectomy.
yeah.
I
just
also
can't bring
really
myself.
liked Sailor
It's really bad.
Moon.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
tuxedo
but-
mask is so hot.
I mean, but who didn't?
Yeah, I was always
Yeah.
Sailor Venus.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm stereotypical. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
For some reason, E.T.'s coming to mind, but
E.T.
it's,
Who,
but,
who did
what?
you put a fucking E.T. Nathan?
but I don't know. Maybe his long finger. You
Oh,
know.
you
yeah.
can suckle on it. Yeah.
Uh,
Sit and spin.
I don't know. I didn't watch that many little anime babes when I was.
I didn't say, well, not specific anime, but you know, like cartoons, the little TV shows you used to watch as a kid. The VeggieTales.
Ooh.
Big cucumber.
Yes,
that tomato was
boy.
kind of hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cucumber boy. Just imagine.
Splitting them open and eating them.
I had that game for the Game Boy. What's his name? The Dark something?
The Dark
Larry Man. I don't know.
Dark Larry.
Dark Larry.
Oh my God,
Man.
Super Mega played that.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
I
I know what you're
loved
talking
it.
about now. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I can't think of anybody else.
Not Raven from That's a Raven.
No,
Corey
but
from
Raven,
Wonderhouse?
but Raven from
Yes.
Teen Titans.
Oh
Absolutely.
boy, her and
Boy.
Starfire was so hot.
Yeah.
I really liked Tara. Shout out to my
Yeah.
thought figure.
Hell yeah, boy. God dang.
She was evil too. No, not that one.
Shout out to little baby Groot.
Baby Groot
Ooh.
I always like
He was
Jinx.
kind of high in that one.
does. What'd you say?
I always like Jinx.
She was cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Who
one
was
was
the Bumblebee
Jinx?
in that?
The one with blonde.
She was.
Dude, had like purple hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was
Who's
like
the,
pink.
who's the she was like a bee in the she's the only little black character in Teen Titans.
You mean Cyborg?
I don't know.
Fuck you, no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she had a bee costume anyway.
I don't remember. Gizmo?
I fucking love Gizmo.
Hell yeah.
Who's the saber-tooth looking guy in that?
Oh, I forgot his name.
I don't know his name.
Sasquatch? I don't know.
It was just my brother.
Yeah, I can't remember.
He was
God
really
dang,
forgettable.
That whole squad was cool.
Yeah, they were way cool in Titans.
Mm-hmm. And the guy had the X-ray powers, and he could see Starfire without clothes. And I was like, that was really risque as a child.
Was that real?
Yeah.
Oh my
remember that.
gosh, I remember
Yeah.
that episode.
Uh-huh.
My favorite
Wow.
episode was the one with like little chibi. Was it Larry? We had the big fucking glowy finger. The little Robin.
I
You
don't
talking
remember
about?
that. No.
Am I making this up?
I
No, I
don't
promise this is real.
You're thinking of the glowy finger from E.T.
I'm not, Nathan. No, it was a little like fat Robin that would float around the screen, and he had like a big finger. He could like change things.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure his name was
Huh.
Larry.
Huh.
Larry the Finger
That
Man.
sounds familiar.
Fuck. Anyway,
My
yeah, it was
dad's
gross.
favorite cartoon's Teen Titans Go. He watches it every day.
Is that real?
Yeah.
He actually likes that show.
Yeah. That's his favorite show in the world. He watches it every day.
Nathan, you know what Teen Titans Go is?
That's the new one,
Mm-hmm.
It
and
is.
it's really bad,
Yeah.
from what I hear.
There's an episode where the TV guy shows them an episode of the original series.
Yeah.
They're like, why would you cancel this?
Wow.
It was the fucking greatest thing
I know.
ever.
That's funny.
It was the coolest thing to come out of Teen
God
Titans
dang.
Go.
Teen Titans was the best cartoon ever made.
Oh, I agree.
good.
Yeah.
So good.
Who's your favorite Disney princess, Nathan?
I didn't watch many Disney movies.
I don't like Disney movies. Can I say that?
Um,
I don't like Disney animated movies.
let me think about it.
That's okay.
Snow White.
Really? Snow White?
Yeah,
She was pale.
she's the best. She's the best.
Not
skin.
really.
She has the best skin out of them.
She was pale. What's that supposed to mean, Alex?
all right.
She's the palest.
She's the whitest.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's up next?
I never liked Ariel. Her hair was fake.
You didn't like her because she was part fish.
No, she had fake
Oh.
hair, dude.
What does it mean
What do you
she
mean
had
she
fake-
had
Nobody's
fake
hair
hair?
is that color.
Oh my god, she's a cartoon.
She's a cartoon. She's
I
a.
know.
She's
Nobody's
a,
catfish either.
She's a mermaid.
I know, it's still.
Probably the crab. He got them claws,
I
boy.
thought
Who else? Who else? JJ's
The jet plane.
friend.
JJ Icefish.
Yes. I don't know. What about you, Ian?
Definitely Mulan and Pocahontas.
I forgot about
That was
Pocahontas.
Merida. It was Alice.
She's so strong and independent.
Yeah.
She
So was
doesn't.
Mulan.
She doesn't need John Rolfe.
That's the reason I like
Mine was Alice.
Not-
Yeah. Mine was Alice, and then it turned into Merida. Because I was like, Alice is like 10, and when Merida
I like,
came out, I was like 15, so I was like, yeah, this makes more sense.
I like Frozone.
Yes.
Where is my Super Zoo?
Hell yeah.
fucking love that. I'm so excited for that second movie.
God dang, same.
I forgot that it was coming out.
Yeah. It's directly after, right?
Yeah, it's really close. Yeah.
Rise of the Underminer is not canon.
I don't think he's gonna be the main villain. I think that was to show that there was still a need for superheroes in the world.
Okay.
It wasn't exactly the setup for a
Yeah.
sequel, but you know.
Okay.
They'll probably feed him like first 10 minutes of the movie.
Oh
Whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It'll be
Yeah.
seamless.
Hopefully,
That'd be a cool opening scene.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like they defeat Underminer and then it
Hell
goes
yeah.
on.
Or maybe like the aftermath. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah.
His after, yeah.
Or maybe they would want, an action-packed scene in the beginning.
Oh, you know it. I'm
That'd
glad
be really
Jack
cool.
Jack is
Everybody's
still a
attention.
baby.
I mean, that's what they did in the Guardians of the Galaxy too. Like it was a fight.
That's true, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People said that Jack Jack might be the main villain in this.
Oh no.
No.
Tear
That's
the
a,
family apart.
that's a big old.
He's still a baby,
Yeah.
but it's just his powers go out of control.
Yeah.
Kind of like they did in the movie.
That's wild.
So that'd be, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
So a pit family gets family.
When does that come out?
Whatever the fuck, after Cars 3. After Toy Story's. Is it after or before Toy Story 4?
Toy Story 4? What?
Yeah.
Wait, they're on the same timeline.
No.
Oh.
They have like a whole chart of Disney movie coming out.
God dang, I haven't seen it.
I don't know.
Huh.
What, Toy Story 4?
No, the list.
Oh. It's kind of like they do with the Star Wars list. So, Yeah, this has been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the fuck we talked about, but
Same.
Nathan,
Already
any
forgotten.
closing topics you want to talk about before you leave?
I don't really know of anything that I would like to talk about.
Okay.
But if y'all have anything you'd like to ask me that I could springboard off of, I would be more than happy to.
You like Tyler's new album?
Yes! Oh my god!
It's so good.
Yes, it
Oh my
is.
God.
He's my man, dude.
Yeah,
I fell in
absolutely.
love with him over like the past week.
Hell yes.
Jesus. And I am, in fact, a white boy.
Yeah.
So you don't know. He might
White
be
boy, white boy.
He might be macking on me sooner or
know
later,
it,
dude.
you know it.
White boy.
Get up with
Wow.
them details.
Looking like 95 Leo.
Oh my gosh.
God dang. It's so
So
good.
I really did like Flower Boy. It was
Yes.
a very good album.
Same.
Um,
Oh yeah. I honestly, Wolf is one of my favorite rap albums of all time, and I like it more than Wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is very strange to say.
It's a music podcast.
It was,
Yeah,
it
that'd
was,
be dope.
It was strange for me to say, come to the
Yeah.
revelation that,
Mm.
Flower Boy is up there on par with
Yeah.
Childish Gambino.
I know.
Because of the internet.
I
And when I
know.
thought of that, I said, this is my summer jam.
Yeah.
Back in summer 2015, that's all that I listened to.
Yeah.
Because of the internet,
Almost 2014. Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City,
Mhm.
and To Pimp a Butterfly.
Oh, you
That's
know
all
it.
that I listened
Oh,
to.
you know it. Yeah.
And now I'm getting into the stage where after Flower Boy dropped, that's
Mhm.
all that I'm listening to.
Absolutely. God dang. Yeah. Because the internet was the album that got me into rap, so it'll
Yeah.
always be pretty high
It's up there.
standard. Yeah.
Mhm.
Two Pimp Butterfly is obviously number one, but still, I don't know. It's so good. I can't get over how good that album is. Oh, I grabbed your toe again.
Be careful.
Oh yeah.
After a year, I'm still listening to only Ninja Six Party's Undercover album.
Yeah.
That's been in my car nonstop.
Really?
Legendary.
It's fucking good.
Hell yeah.
I don't blame you, dude.
I'm ready for the
Mhm.
second one.
You like
Mister,
Dream Daddy?
Fuck you.
Mister,
No,
I don't know anything about that.
Don't worry about it.
Mr. Abadan is a very talented man.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Can I give a quick shout out? Dan, I went to your program.
Your program?
If you're listening,
Uh-huh.
me and my boy Ian went to Charlotte to go see you. And
Oh, that's
you're,
such a good
You're
show.
a great inspiration to us.
Tupperware
Yeah,
Remix
yeah.
Party almost stole that fucking show
Oh
from
my-
State from me.
Oh my gosh, really? Yeah.
They were really fucking good.
They were great. Like, no offense to you, especially you, Brian.
I don't want you to kill me.
But it was great,
was really
nonetheless.
good.
All of them together, Lord have mercy. And,
Goddamn.
and Aaron,
Aaron was there?
we can't forget you. Can't forget you, even though you inexplicably had to leave after 5 minutes of getting on stage.
He's
But,
at stage fright.
but,
It's okay.
but we won't
We won't fall short.
we won't judge you for that.
Hell yeah.
So go on.
We love you. We love all of you, and
As long as Aaron gets on Sleepycast, it's okay.
thanks
Oh,
for being
fuck.
alive.
Hell yeah.